We saw some fantastic action in the second half there. Uh, Salah, Mane continued to terrorize the Hoffenheim defense. It was a good battle on the left wing there with the right back for Hoffenheim, the captain, and Mane. Um, we also saw some beautiful link-up play. Hoffenheim, they threatened Liverpool all game from set pieces, corner kicks, free kicks in outside the box. And so as a fan, I'd have to be really satisfied right now with the advantage going into the second leg at Anfield next week. So look out for that. But separate and apart from the win, some really good individual performances once again, and also some bad ones. Trent, he was fantastic, man of the match. Scoring a goal on his European debut, so that was really good. Um, Salah and Firmino linked up really good. The movement is terrific up front. When Henderson came off, I'm saying, 60 odd minutes, that's good enough for Jordan Henderson. Milner came in, took the armband, and carried on to perform really well in that second half. He ended up getting a goal, and Liverpool was creating chances and was in total control at that point. You know what I mean? And we went 2-0 up, and then Lovren, but in the defensive side of the field, he is a nightmare, and he's just, every time you see him, you're just biting your nails because Lovren is really frightening. So Matip was really solid, I must say. He has been outstanding since the start of this season, and I hope he will be injury free. Yeah, people. Mignolet, once again, a few standout performances this Champions League qualifier. Mignolet really stand out. I would say probably like a 8.8 out of 10. He really came up big and made some huge saves. I remember one time he stopped Gnabry, and yeah, and for the penalty. And in Champions League we need these big moments, and over the years Liverpool always have the goalkeepers that tend to come up with these big saves. You know what I mean? So overall, great performance by Mignolet. Once again, Mane stand out. He attacked really well down that left wing and create problems all afternoon. Firmino, Salah once again. But Gini Wijnaldum, he was a bit poor. He lost possession a few times. I remember him just kicking the ball wildly out of bounds on an occasion. But I hope he can settle down, and he's receiving a little bit of stick at the moment, but we can understand why, because when you start performing badly, the fans are gonna get miserable. So I just hope he can, find back that consistency again. As the game went on in the final, 10 minutes, Liverpool was just absorbing pressure until finally we just burst. The defense just fell asleep, and a really beautiful ball was played in, and the substitute finished. So, good luck to them. They really fought back, and for them to get a goal, on their home ground against Liverpool, that's some achievement for them. And I guess they will be hoping they can hang on, but I think the Reds are just way too strong for them. You know what I mean? So next week again at Anfield, we will see you live. Okay, moving right along, over to Barcelona now. Barcelona, right about now we're preparing for the Clasico, and in a couple pre-match press conference, we heard from Busquets and we heard from the manager also, Valverde. So, we're really anticipating this second leg of the Super Cup final, and right now, Barcelona, I feel a really confident spirit, in the camp. I mean, I'm not there, but I can feel it, you know what I mean? It feels like we're really confident enough to go over to Real Madrid and get a result. We heard from Busquets in the conference. He was saying that right now he feel like we can really achieve that result and go over there and overturn this 3-1 deficit. Um, Personally, as a fan, I have to be a believer. Really and truly, I believe, with Messi on the team and everything, the great Lionel. You know what I mean? I really think Barcelona can walk out of that ground champions. But we'll have to fix a lot of things, you know. So really and truly, Busquets in the press conference, he was talking also about Paulinho, the new signing, the Brazilian. We spent 40 million euros for him, and a lot of people are upset about the signing. But Busquets, he seems confident, and he really liked the idea of having that Brazilian star in the Barcelona midfield. He went on, he was like, there's no other player like him in the Barcelona squad right now, so, he really think that player could come in and make a really good difference, a positive impact, you know what I mean? So, Busquets even went on to say the squad doesn't need any more strengthening. Just because of one defeat to Real Madrid, he doesn't think the squad needs strengthening. But I really and truly have to say, Busquets, you're out of your mind, bro. The squad definitely needs strengthening, and we cannot compete at the highest level, with those, say for example, Champions League final or semi-final, and have a bench like we have now. If you look at our bench, Barcelona bench, it's really weak, in my opinion. Delafeu will be on the bench as of now. You have Vermaelen, really injury-prone player. You have Semedo on the bench, $30 million signing. But I hope he can come in tomorrow and make a really good impact, replacing Vidal. And so on the bench right now, Iniesta is out injured for tomorrow. He cannot feature. Turan, he seems to be going to Galatasaray. So Barcelona definitely needs strengthening. You know what I mean? A lot of players are just not up for it. They're just not the quality we're looking for right now. I mean, Sergio Roberto is a good player, but he's not the type of impact that's gonna really help us to move in the direction we're trying to go right now. So yeah, big up to Sergio Roberto anyway. Yeah, Busquets did his press conference, and Valverde, he seemed confident also, The manager basically saying, yo, Barcelona is always fortunate at Real Madrid Bernabeu Stadium, so he expect a positive result. But Barcelona will fight to the end, and there's no stopping Barcelona when they're in their highest gear. But it's not really about that, it's about stopping Real Madrid. So the Barcelona manager went on and said, yo, we really see the problems that's happening right now in the squad. The Real Madrid team, they hit us on the counter-attack in the last game, so he's definitely expecting more of that from Real Madrid. So hopefully, in my opinion, you know what I would do? I would go for Mascherano, and I would stick Mascherano in that midfield, to break up some of them fast breaks. But, Iniesta out tomorrow, so let's see what the manager is going to do. You know what I mean? I believe, for me, I would go with a 4-3-3 formation as usual, and I would include Mascherano in there, and I would put Semedo also. Maybe, Vidal and Semedo, it's up for grabs. So for me, I would go with 4 in the back, Semedo, PK, Umtiti, and Alba. Goalkeeper, of course, Ter Stegen. In midfield, I would go with Mascherano, Busquets, and Rakitic. I really think the more defensive side in that midfield can stop the counter-attacks, while the wing-backs can push on and try to create chances on the wide areas. And in attack, Messi, Suarez, and Denis Suarez, I would go for. Delafeu, I don't think he's ready. I don't think Delafeu is ready, so I'm not looking forward to seeing him. Even while I'm on that topic, I received news earlier, from sources saying that Dembele, Ousmane Dembele from Dortmund, he packed up his bag and his family look like they're moving out. So, but really and truly, I don't like to give transfer rumors. I like to, announce signings and when they're confirmed. You know what I mean? So, but for right now, we hear that the family members pack up and they're ready to leave Germany. Dortmund said earlier this week or last week that they're not willing to negotiate any price under 150 million euros. So you know that if Barcelona is gonna get Dembele to go in on that side for replacing Neymar, it's gonna cost 150 million euros. So people, let me know what you think about my assumptions or predictions for tomorrow. I would like to see Mascherano in that midfield just because Barcelona is lacking a bit of leadership and to stop Real Madrid on the counter-attack. Who is better to put in there than Javier Mascherano, Jefecito? You know what I mean? So I'm just hoping that's the option the manager go with. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know if you think Gomez should go in. I'm pretty sure there aren't many people who favor Gomez, but let's see what you guys say. Please remember that Ronaldo is also serving a 5-match ban, so a lot of people saying that maybe Asensio may come in. So let me know what you think about that. Do you think Asensio will come into the lineup, or do you think Bale and Benzema will start again? But I'm really looking forward to seeing Asensio play. So yes, people, for those of you who will be watching this game, Barcelona versus Real Madrid tomorrow, it will be on ESPN2, so don't go searching on Bein Sport and thing, you know what I mean? It's gonna start about 5 p.m. Eastern time. Moving right along, Everton Premier League club agreed a deal earlier. I heard they got Sigurdsson, midfielder from Swansea. Yeah, man. So I heard that it was like a 45 million pound deal. So I really think this is a good move for Everton. So let's hope Sigurdsson go on and have a good career in Everton. Go on, Sigurdsson. We support you to the fullest. In other news, West Brom, I heard they signed Gareth Barry from Everton. So Gareth Barry, he's 36 years old time baller. I don't think he'll feature much, but probably in there for a little bit of leadership also. Like, subscribe, share, and comment, for all those football lovers out there, all who like football, thanks for the support. You know what I mean? Respect, big up.
Which league them a play, them a juggle balls. I do you go kill everybody before second half. All when you buy like a ticket, you no stand a chance.